Hey there, and welcome back to Off the Rails, an educational monster train series where we explore content mods for the game to shake things up. Alright, nothing too crazy exciting to report this go around. We are just continuing on with the eternal saga of playing the Unofficial Balance Patch. We had a pretty good run previously. It is, so in case you're new, it is something I personally maintain, so we had some good discussions recently about heroes and champions and units and whether things are good or not. I really value the discussions that come up in the comments, so that's always great. Obviously, you don't have to, of course, but if you do watch and you have an opinion on game balance in general, I pretty strongly encourage you to give me your thoughts. I will, if there's a lot of common comments, I'll probably try to gather them up and respond to the one that's got the most little thumbs ups and so forth, but regardless, I will try to always make a point of talking because I think it's useful that you hear kind of my thoughts on your thoughts. Plus, the discussion is really nice. I used to ask about this kind of stuff on the Steam Workshop forums, and I quickly realized that no one comments on the Steam Workshop forums. That's not something people do. So they're pretty dead. I get maybe one or two comments every, I don't know, ages. Whereas here, I get a lot more interaction, which is great news. So, our previous run, though, was a win, excellently, and we had an unbelievable Wilting Sapwood run. I am glad I got a chance to play it because the unit is really cool, and I was curious to try it in a more serious way. I think, in hindsight, it was an above average, I probably would call it a high roll. We saw 2 multi-strikes in shop, which allowed us to clear out floors very effectively. I think we really only needed the 1, but 2 was very nice. And we also had the Waxer Snuffer with a Devourer of Death infusion on a Molten encasement, which ended up being very strong for us. So that was a pretty cool run. I've definitely never had anything like that before, and I'm glad it won. And that's kind of par for the course with this series, right? I'm playing runs and I'm looking at them and I go, I don't know if this wins. And it's ultimately why some of these runs lose, right? I think that's an important takeaway because it's easy for me to look at the base game and say, yeah, this wins, or no, this doesn't win. I need X and Y because I've played the base game for so long. I just know that. I have that grilled into my brain. Whereas with the modded version, that's not true. It's very experimental for me. I just don't have a good sense for, well, I've done this before. Obviously, some cases I have, but I've only tested it so much. And I mean, I've tested it a lot, but still not enough compared to the base game, how much time I've put in there. So regardless, it was a Wilting Sapwood run, like I said. We had Burnout Rector on another floor just kind of punching. Pretty good. So we are moving forward to our friend Spine Chief, who is a solid champion. I think Wurmkin is probably got the short end of the stick in a lot of ways in the mod. There are definitely some common card nerfs to the extracts that hit really hard and make the early and mid games much more difficult. It's interesting. I've gotten some feedback on cards like Total Recall and Ambient Charge. They're strong, but I think it's important that they exist. I might need to look into, like, maybe Total Recall should be a rare card, for instance. That might be something to consider, but I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. So, okay, fair enough. Regardless, I think that's all I've got for you. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And alright, Chief, let's go. Let's do this. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. It's been a bit of a long day of recording. I might take a break after this. I've been doing multiple episodes today. I would like to get maybe one more in for the whole day, but it doesn't have to be back to back, right? I can go do something else for a little bit, maybe go run and some other things. I don't know, we'll see. It would be nice to be more active than just sitting on my butt and play Monster Train the whole day. So, although it is nice to build up a backlog, I do really appreciate that, so fair enough. Anyway, let's get in on this. We are default Wurmkin with default Hellhorned, giving us torches, so double pings are nice. We're facing down Double Barrel Daedalus. This is Curse Arcus and Chase Seraph with Shelter, Fortify, and speaking of, Total Recall. Total Recall is usually not the best pick for Chief. It's better for Echo Right, but I think it's still good. If we have, I mean, we can use this to bring back shelters, right? So that's pretty good. It's a little more expensive than Wurmkin etchings would be in this case. I don't know, it's weird. It's an interesting card to think about because like this is objectively worse than Wurmkin etchings in this case. I would rather not clear my echoes, and I also only have so many consume cards that derive value from this, and it's also more expensive than Wurmkin etchings. So a lot of people tell me they think this card is busted, but then I just look at a situation like this, and I don't know, maybe it could become strong in this run, but so could a card like Inferno, right? Whereas Inferno, I think, is just objectively going to be stronger than this Total Recall no matter what. Total Recall synergizes really well. I don't know. It's interesting. You just look at this. I don't feel... looking at this and evaluating it in the context of the run right now, it doesn't feel that strong, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's look ahead. We have Temple on 3, 4, and 6, and 8. A good split. Removal dupe on 8 is nice. Other dupe on 6. Other dupe on 3. It's okay. We do have a removal dupe later that I would like to take advantage of. It's very nice. It's down at the end. Okay, we have both banners at the start. Merchant of Steels with the Wurmkin banner. Fair. That usually leans me in the direction of something like Decayer if shown, but we'll see. What else? Dupe, Hellhorned banner on 3. Other side is just Horde and Pyro Remains. It's okay. Another Wurmkin banner on 4. It's fine. It's fine. If you're going to give me the option of Refracting Lens and Wing Clippings, I'm going to take Refracting Lenses every time. It's a lot of life. We do see Reap or Infector. I don't think Infector's the play here. I would rather take Reap Chief. I think it's stronger in general. With so many pings, I feel reasonably confident in taking one of these relics, especially with Refracting Lens in the play. I'd like to make sure I can get any unit trials, though. I'm going to skip the first relic, and I'm going to grab the second one then. Yeah. I don't think I ever get both of them there. Spikes is fine. Don't mind it at all. I have double pings. I'm going to chew through these dudes eventually. It's fine. We play bottom. It's okay. Sure. I have to play the Fracture on bottom. I play a Train Steward up top for money. And I play this Shelter here for Refracting Lens value. True. And now we just load up top floor, get that kill. Sure. I load up top floor, I fortify the man so we don't get pinged out. I torch downstairs. And I play a Shelter. Good. We'll kill this man with Reap. I'm not terribly worried about it. Sure, Train Steward, play it all out. It's fine. Even if he goes up to the top, I don't mind all that much. Great job, he's dead. We did it. I could use Total Recall to really funnel some 8 Pyre health with Refracting Lens, huh? I sure could. Alright, we got the trial. We took everything. We didn't take any damage. Great news. Another Total Recall in my common pack. I'm just going to take Bounding Echoes instead because it turns other cards into purple cards, which I think is better, and it's a Refracting Lens value. Is Welder Helper the pick? I don't know, actually. Hidden Passage is probably better. That's tough. Hidden Passage, if it were purple, would be excellent. Welder Helper is annoying to play with this Chief. I'm going to grab Hidden Passage. It's good disruption. I like that a lot. what am I doing here? I think I do need to look at the Wurmkin banner. I think it's going to just be better than anything the Hellhorned banner has for me. Merchant of Magic. I could take a freeze. -1s, I guess, could go into Total Recall, I suppose. I'm not going to do that. Multi-strike plus 25. Give me something good, please. Keeper of Echoes is an Inspire trigger. That's good. We'll give him a multi-strike plus 25. I can also do an overstack with him now. Just pretty solid. Take this Horde. Hell Pact. Not many good ones for that here. Conscription Notice is pretty solid. I'll just take Vapor Funnel. Anything I leak, I think this is good. Yeah, we'll snag that Vapor Funnel. Alright, we're good. We're good. I don't want to rush, but I feel very strong about that. I do want to see this unit draft. I have 50 life and the ability to get up to 65 here, potentially higher. We should be able to just face tank things on the pyre if I desperately need to. Do I desperately need to? Probably not. How am I approaching this? I think I want to ascend the spikes, the front dude off the floor. He's irrelevant now, which lets me Chief and then Keeper, which is fine, I suppose. We Reap up. I think this is worthwhile. Armor, I want money. Sure, it's fine. We Bounding Echoes for value. I take 0 from this redirector, it's good. I'm going to... Let's see, with all this Reap, I just play the Train Stewards and I think we kill the floor. Yeah, that's actually really funny, but very true. I would like to not play the Train Steward. I'd like to play 3 cards next turn. So then I charge top floor. Sure. Again, I don't take damage from that dude, but it's okay. Yeah, not ideal, but workable. Play the Shelter here. Fine. Yeah, not ideal right now. I do think I want the Keeper in front eventually, for sure. I could greed for a lot here. I think it is correct instead to Reap this man and do a lot of damage to him because each of those hits is power. Yeah, I mean, I think it saves more life in damage not taken by the slate than I gain from playing the refracting lens off of Total Recall there. So I think this is better. Yes. Okay. I don't like Echo Transfer here. It's purple. Okay, you got me. I like it here. I changed my mind. Again, with the Welder Helper molting Hidden Passage. Yeah, we're skipping that, friends. I don't need these purple things. And I just put Keeper of Echoes in Keeper of Echoes, I think. Oh man, Alpha Fiend. Why didn't you show up just like a little bit earlier, man? I could have gotten you strike +1 permanently scaling. I think it's actually a self-infused Keeper of Echoes line here, right? Yeah, I love that. That's very good. Cool. So, in which case, I could just dupe it, huh? Immediately. Create it and then dupe it. I think that's hard to play, but it will eventually be the line. I'm going to actually go left here. I don't have a great dupe off of this, in my opinion. I think duping the Keeper of Echoes is premature. We're going to go to the Horde, although the Pyro Remains is completely wasted, because I will full heal off this next combat. So the dupe is probably superior. Probably. Yeah, alright, we'll go to the dupe. Fine. Demon Fiend. Hey, look, he's playable. Wow. I don't need these, man. I don't need these people. We're good. We're doing it. I have the fly. I have fine. We have the setup. Spell Chain. We do Bad Keeper into Good Keeper here. And The self-infuse is fun. I then go to the caverns. A random consume card, you say? You shouldn't have. What random consume card would I like today? That's a good question. Wurmkin, possibly? Here, you want a third total recall of the night? No. No, I don't. Thanks for your 10 gold. Spell Chain. I like Spell Chain. Spell Chain this Echo Transfer. Look for a -1 on it. Sure, actually. That's good. And I'm going to actually dupe the Echo Transfer here. Yes. It's a lot of shards. We're at 65, but we're very powerful, which is good. Cool. So immediately it is Keeper Friend. We take the armor and we chill. I have to take Ember from this combat. Let's see, we ping... I can kill the front dude, right? I sure can. I could also deal with this Discipled Foot Soldier. I'll have another turn to do it, I think. Which I think is fine. Sure, you just kind of ping, which is good. I want to kill this man in middle. Good. And then we keep infusing up here. That feels much stronger at the +2/+2 with the infusion, right? Yeah, so it's Fracture, Ping, Shelter. Those double bombs are just killing me here, but I don't really have much of an option otherwise. You do Echo Transfer. Do that. We take the Shelter here. I think it's good. Sure. You do take a hit, but it's fine. I need to keep infusing upstairs. We're turning our Spine Chief into Demon Fiend here, so I'm reasonably confident that's going to be strong enough. The self-ping is an interesting take. It's actually pretty strong, huh? Self-ping. Ping in the back, actually. I think it's better. Sure, yeah. It's okay. And we're fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Look at that. We did it. Awesome. Go team. Okay, cool. So now I need to... Unearthed Remains is infused. The double echo, which is pretty good. It gives me more space on the floor, which is pretty good. Our deck is getting pretty expensive, though. My next 2 -1s are reserved for the Echo Transfers. I'm taking Ember anyway, though. Yeah, I'm going to grab Unearthed Remains. It's good. We skip these units. Don't need them. I take Ember as promised. I go to the right. Yep. Wurmkin banner. There's no chance I take anything here. Okay. And then 1 -1 goes into Echo Transfer 1. 20 in Consume goes into a Torch, certainly. Remove Consume, no. Next -1 goes into Echo Transfer. Good, that's a lot of power up. Show me a -2 maybe? No, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I should... Intrinsic Hidden Passage here, and then we're going over here and I'm going to permafrost it. This is what enables me to play a second one. I'm going to remove Train Steward. A lot of money spent here, but I feel it was worth it. We go Decayer 2, certainly. And now I think we just keep going to magic shops. I need to make things free pretty much. I see very little value in a Merchant of Steel. Caverns are okay because of the overstack potential, but they are still pretty risky. Ancient Hate? Are we good enough to take this? We should be, right? I think so. The only things that really change here are the torches. I mean, the torches are good, but don't get me wrong. But I do not think they are required to win, necessarily. So, alright, how am I playing this now? I think I could play bottom floor. So this is a bad hit, right? You can't ever play this Echo Transfer on turn 1 because of the draw order. I need to improve this substantially. I am probably going to play top. I could play middle, actually, and ascend my man up. You know, that's actually reasonably good. We do Chief, Keeper, Ascend, and you build the floor on middle here. Yeah, that's pretty strong. No curse for me, please. Thank you. I wish to hit him with the 1-2. I keep taking this curse. I lost the collector for that, but I think it's so worth it for this combat. I don't know. That's tough for me, man. It's tough. I think it's good that I did it, but I'm not happy about it, is the way I should describe that. If I put a Reap up here, he takes 8, which saves 12 in exchange for 3. Yeah, alright, fine. Because he hits me once. Yeah, true. Taking a lot of damage here, unfortunately, but it's okay, because our backline dude is very, very, very strong. And I can actually get around this by doing... what? I could Total Recall, potentially, and pull back some cards, which I like. I think the better choice is really just... what? You just Bounding Echoes down here... Fracture, Fracture, and then you Train Steward, which kills the Absolvers. Yeah, we'll get this life back otherwise. I think we're fine. Pretty good. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage here. Now, I gave up the Collector. Was that necessary? Maybe not, but man, I see, I don't know. It's tough. That is a really difficult call to make. I kind of decided on my own. I almost used the word decode. It's not a word. It's the past tense of decide. For whatever reason, my brain decided that was how it was going to sound. But it's a toughie. I'm not sure. March of Shields is a really good infuse card here. We click that. Cool. Cool. Now, I really want to just survive until we reach next dupe, which is on ring 6. So we go to the magic shop. We keep leaning in on this. It's fine. -1s into important cards that I wish to play every time. So March of Shields is one of them. 20 and consume on a torch. Yes, please. Reroll. Remove consume is no thank you. -1 into... honestly, Fracture now is good. Another 20 and consume on a torch. Sure, we like that. I'm not getting a shop next turn, so I should purge a card, which is a Train Steward. And we take another removal set. Train Steward 1. You know, I should remove Total Recall. I don't see this being the play in this run, ever. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. And we're chilling. We're finally at a very normal amount of shards because I'm not taking the boons in the middle here. So we move on now. So I think I should have taken the collector in that combat. I would have taken a lot more damage, but I over-healed by 15 on that pyre remains, so yeah, fair enough. I think that was correct. Now, am I playing bottom or top? I think it's actually just top this time, right? Maybe. I think it's top. I want the extra turns of setup. Maybe I hit a couple extra of these echo transfers, actually. So we just play it up, right? We self-ping because it's actually free. Seems good to me. Yeah, so you get the echo transfer here, which is great news. I can then torch up here, which lets me do the other echo transfer. And I can ascend... What? I can ascend... nothing? I think I should ascend something. I'm gonna send the tank. He does not die, but it's okay. We'll just heal it back. It's fine. But he actually dies the vapor funnel, so it's fine. I don't kill this man by 3, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. I think we do want to infuse this floor regardless, though. Yeah, like I take 30 and that sucks, but it's okay. We get the March of Shields here, which is nice. I get the Unearthed Remains. We just go for big power here, right? True. Yeah, we just load it up, right? There's no reason not to. In fact, I save this shelter. I would rather the +2/+2. Once I get a second one of these keepers, I think this is going to be disgustingly strong, is the way I will describe it. Yeah, that's cool. It's going to be hard to play them, but it will be fine, I think. I'm going to pull my man forward here. I'm going to shoot Chief. I'm going to reap the boss. And I think we just crush, right? True. Alright, cool. Good job. We scale very fast. Because it's like I have 2 keepers on the floor. Is Forgotten Trade a good card here? Maybe. I don't necessarily need this, but it is purple. Does it? The question you have to ask for yourself rather, is does this prevent me from accessing another more important card? And the answer is no. In fact, density of my deck is going to be good for me because it means I'm less likely to hit my second Keeper of Echoes on turn 1. So we grab it. Impish Scholar in Flame. It's cute. Tiresome Climb. I don't care that much. We'll move. We have enough survivability. I'm not worried about the Divinity here. I go to the dupe for sure. We take the caverns first in case there's an overflow. There's not. It's fine. I snag... You see me thinking about this Gift of Gratitude because I have Forgotten Trade. We love money. It's tough to line them up. I think Heaven's Gold is just so superior with Vapor Funnel, though. Like, look at this. That's so strong. Yeah, we take that. It's fine. I'm definitely duping Keeper here. I'm just going to look around real quick. Okay, I need to take 25 somewhere. Which could be money and a 15. I don't know. We'll have to see. I might also get the 10 from duping a... What is it called? Another Echo Transfer or something. Right? We just dupe the Echo Transfer on, where is it? Ring 8 because Hellvent removal dupe. It's pretty strong, honestly. It's a good take. I like it. It's 2 Inspire triggers and it's big strength. Yeah, I think we are in a good position for this run. Yeah? Yeah. Blinding Dark Shard. So we do what? We just play it normal and let them get it. Yeah, you just let them get hit. Oh no, it's fine. I will shoot downstairs because I do not want this curse. Okay. I then keep her here on middle. I Forgotten Trade upstairs, which lets me ascend my man. And that's my turn. 2 curses, oh no. I hate that. I can do some work here with the Bounding Echoes, though. We can do wait, and then Unearthed Remains. It's pretty good. We're going to start scaling very fast, which I do like to see. Just curse, and then I play everything into the boss here. We're going to scale a lot because every purple card is big value. Right? Every purple card is huge here. Yeah, this is really good. I think we're going to win off of the back of this run. It's a pretty straightforward line, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. We're getting up to... Our chief is at 124 life. So he can pretty comfortably frontline here. Even with all these curses, right? Yeah, this is pretty strong. I think we're good. Just charge up the floor and we're good. I should have honestly pinged that into the man that does 9 damage to me, but look at me, I don't know. Not caring. This is straightforward. Here, let me look. I did it. Hey, I did it. Cool. And the keepers on this floor have an obscene amount of HP as well. Yeah, this looks pretty strong. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Right? Yeah, I mean, we take 130 damage, but we're just fine. Yeah, cool. Well done. Alright, so we win Arcus in very little time, which is cool. I have a Spike of the Hellhorned. It's kind of a payout for some stuff. I don't mind this card, right? It's purple. It's refracting lens value. It doesn't do anything for me, though. I should at least pick cards that do something. Like, Forgotten Trade lets me play units on important turns. I'm not going to just grab bad stuff. Now, I think it is draw here, so that I see more cards in a turn. But my main concern here... Oh, give me that Divine Mark of an Exile, huh? I love my chief having like 5 million life. He never dies in this next combat. That's very good. So, the thing about it is, let me look in here and talk about this for a moment, because it is something to consider. Is you want to pick cards that do something, that are meaningful and provide some value. You don't want to just dumpster a bunch of bad stuff in here. But the nice thing about Chief in this case is that he powers up and becomes a good, formidable frontline, and you can do a lot of work with him. I still want to remove cards potentially, but we'll see. Let's look. We have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're actually okay here. I'd like more -1s. They are the most important thing I could get in my run. Pretty much. Yeah, I think so. I think so for sure. Even if I am burning Pyro Remains to do this, right? It's fine. Permafrost on Bounding Echoes is probably pretty good. You can just save it for an important turn. I do like that a lot. Put a -1 into Fracture. These cards are good. I'll put a +10 into one of these torches, sure. Rerolls just for the -1. And I will 20 consume the last torch. Cool. We upgrade Decayer here. He's going to walk out with 280 life because of Divine Mark of an Exile. Now, I should be able to take whatever the 10 is in this next room, I think. If it's a purge, I probably just... What am I purging then? Purge, consume torch, I guess. It's going to be more valuable. Ah, it's tough. Is it going to be more valuable than the money into a temple? I mean, a trinket shop? I actually think the money is probably better than whatever I want to get out of that. So I'm going to take the money here. 69 attack. Nice. Aggressive amulet. Oh, aggressive amulet with shade wings. If there was one thing that scares me out of doing this, it's aggressive amulet on shade wings. This combat could clap me. We did take Divine Mark of an Exile. I literally took this Divine Mark of an Exile just for this, though. 280 life? I think our man can take it. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. This is terrifying. Just horrifying, but he has so much HP that it's probably fine. I'm going to spend one of these torches to kill this 23x2 in the back, I think. That has got to be correct. We'll leave in this Purge Echo transfer here. Our man just friggin' dies, right? He just dies. I'm not sure about this, man. Oof. Well... Ah, it's tough. He just implodes. He takes 69 from just the Shade Wings. So, that's not good. I'm gonna just greed for money here. And I'm gonna ascend the Shade Wings here. I don't want it walking on me. It's gonna be really hard to kill. That's a pretty good Bounding Echoes, but I need to accept I'm gonna take some damage on this combat. Let's see, I can maybe kill this man. We come close. He actually dies to the Vapor Funnel now, which is great news. So as long as Chief doesn't die, we're okay. Yeesh. Oh god, that bottom floor is rough, man. Pretty good turn, huh? Pretty good turn. Take this shelter for 16 here. It's pretty decent as well. Okay, I mean, we literally took Divine Mark of an Exile for this horrifying combat. We finally can't play our man. That's true. I'm going to send this Bounding Echoes now, so I can get some echoes out of this. And this is a tough dog. I'm gonna shoot this man that's doing 43 to my Chief here. This is tough. Okay, I'm gonna ascend the 23x3 here. And we're gonna stop some incoming damage next floor, because we're taking a lot of damage here, and I haven't been able to ascend my dude, which is a problem. We are not feeling so hot here. Let's see. One reap. Good, we clear the back line. I do need a scale for Relentless here. I think that is absolutely critical. Sure. He actually hits me. I mean, that's fine. It's a fair trade, I think. It's too late for Keeper of Echoes number, whatever the heck he is. I don't want to play him. He just revenge triggers this. It's fine. I think we get through this. Whoa, buddy. Oh, man, that's rough. A lot of incoming damage, but we do get through it. Okay, well, we win. And I only took 18, so really, was it that scary? I'm going to be real with you. I would not have clicked that without that Divine Mark of an Exile. I still took damage through that, which is absurd. I'm going to click Soul Crushing Guilt because it's purple and very good. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And then we skip Impressive. That's not good. I go to the Removal Dupe because that is also very good. Let's vaguely look at this temple. There's a world that could have shown me something I would have wanted. A -2 might have been cool. I probably would have snagged that for something. But otherwise, I think we're chilling. Rail Hammer's pretty fun. Makes these fortifies really good. March of Shields value, shelter value. Should click it. Bog Slime's also really good here. It's true. Turns a lot of these consume cards into extra echoes. Okay, very good. The dupe here is on... what? Well, one removal is a Train Steward that's still in my deck. Which, you know, fair enough, man. Fair enough. The other is... actually nothing? I guess so. Multi-strike. Oh, man. Where's my... reroll it. Firestone Housing? Oh, my God. Can I afford it? 230? 105? 335? Are you serious with me right now? I could spend all my money. Oof. All my money. I think I value the... oh, man. They also show me Golden Vault. Oh, that's tough. Firestone Housing. And then I can get the multi-strike in one of them. I could remove the other and then dupe it for 115. My main concern at this stage is making sure Chief doesn't die, but as long as I'm inspiring enough, that will not be a problem. I think I need to leave this alone, is where I'm at. I think it's easy to get ahead of myself, and I think it's wrong to do so. I'm going to dupe March of Shields. I'm pretty confident. There's no spell chains? Yeah, alright, fine. I'm going to dupe March of Shields. I'm pretty sure this is the correct choice. 14 armor, 0 cost, infused card. It's really strong. It's also a spell and a chase that I can reasonably play and not get it cut. So, like, I wouldn't take a Reap card here, I don't think, is why I'm saying that. Survivability, it matters. Yeah, we're not going in on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 cards. We're fine. I'm going to save my cash. It's tempting. Okay? It's tempting. But if I leak anything, I would like to have this 68 Pyre health. I don't need that multi-strike that badly. We're going to hit 4 times on the floor, plus I have Reap Chief doing 1,000,000 damage a second. I think we'll be fine. Take a moment and think about that one last time. This run is fast. 43 minutes at Seraph. What is happening? But that's the nature of it, right? I mean, that's just kind of how it goes when you know the line. This is a line that is very tried and true in the base game. And the fact that the self-infuse is actually good here is nice. The Ember cost at addition is actually pretty punishing. It's kind of scary, right? It means on turn 2 I can't necessarily ascend my dude. So if he gets one shot, it's a problem. That's true. I'm going to remove a Fracture that costs 1. Because I'd rather just redraw my others that cost 0. Sure. 100 out of 100. Alright, let's go. We're fine on this, yeah. I'm leaving a multi-strike on the table. I know. It's fine. I could have afforded it. We could have done it. You know what sucks? This sucks. The draw of destiny. It's okay. I mean, we'll be fine. You play... I'm thinking if there's a way I can cheese this out somehow. I can get an extra 2 Ember on this turn and make it 6 Ember. That's true, actually, right? You do Chief, Keeper. I come downstairs. I Reap 1. I Forgotten Trade. What the heck? Oh, the Bog Slime gives another one. Yes, sweet. So now I actually can assemble the floor on turn 1, and we're actually fine. Look at that Forgotten Trade. Huge value on that. Oh, buddy, that's good. I need to shoot this 25x2 pretty fiercely here. Can't play any of these other ones, but it's okay. I have the floor assembled, which is very strong. I now need to just keep my mans alive, pretty much. Which is, honestly, not too bad to do, I don't think. Yeah, true. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to do it. I'm going to ping out the back units whenever I reasonably can here. It is value to prevent them from shooting me. And then I can just load up Reap here. We're doing a lot of damage as well. I do lose my next turn, which sucks. Maybe I see some zero costers. I don't completely lose my next turn, which is perhaps good. I should consider Soul Crushing guilting something here. Yeah, I know I pushed him to the back, and that maybe is not ideal, but he only hits me once as a result anyway. I think that's fine. I'll be able to heal it back here, so... This is not a good turn for Bounding Echoes, no. It's just one Fortify that it connects with. Okay, let's play a bunch of Echo Transfers here. That seems like a strong play. We'll spread them out. I'm going to ping the man that does 15 damage to Chief. Cool. We lose our next turn, basically, again. Again. Let's see, again with the Fortify? Sure, I suppose. Zero costers, very nice, very nice. I could just send a man to the pyre. Just send him. Save the 15. Sure. Seems good to me. Take that infuse. I'll leave in the purge copy here. That's fine. Sure. I think I'm okay with that. Alright. March of Shields. Echo Transfers. We just play everything that we can. We ping. We fracture. We're good. Oh, I lose my next turn. Shame. This is a good turn for Bounding Echoes. It gives me that 5 HP back anyway, which I like. This gives me the Fortifies as infused. I can Hidden Passage the Light Wings here and save 50 damage into my man, which is good. We just keep infusing. We're fine. We have 200 HP on our mid dudes. There's no way Seraph chunks through this. And we even get back up to full life, which is just great news. Excellent. Absolutely awesome. Cool. All right, we get that win. Now, I do need to address the Divinity, but I took the days specifically for this man, so I think we're going to be fine, is the TLDR of it all. I think we'll be okay. Now, it is still a top floor setup. Hey, look, we didn't get screwed. Although we would have been okay anyway, thanks to the Forgotten trade, which is nice to know. But it's fine. It is a-okay. Now I could play this Unearthed Remains here. I probably should. It loads up this floor in a big way. I don't know. I'd rather do it while they're on the floor. We're gonna wait. Sure. Now, my man never dies on middle floor, which is great news. Just great news. It's a good Bounding Echoes, right? It hits the Keeper, the Hidden Passage, and the Fortify here. It's true. He doesn't die if I play him middle, right? 45, 18. That's not what I like to see, huh? 18, 38, 14. He does die, actually. Okay, in that universe, then, I don't get to play him here. Which is bad. Very bad, in fact. Okay, alright. Not good. I do think I need to go ham then. I need to Bounding Echoes and start loading this floor up to the best of my ability. What's the better hit? The only other one that I really would want to snag here would be the other Fortify, so I think this is probably as good as it's going to get. We need to power up, right? I need to ping off that man in the middle. Like, now I would be able to play our dude, but I had to pay 1 Ember for it. If I had put a -1 in a Consumed Torch, it might have been able to pull it off, but sadly I did not. I need to stop this Shade Wings. I'm going to work on it a bit. Yeah, I'm going to work on it a bit. Not being able to form my floor, pretty concerning. I'm going to be real with you. Very, very concerning. Tough. It's very tough. I'm going into double shelter here. Okay, cool. That's nice because it kills that other man. I only take the 6 now, which does save some value. I'm going to Soul Crushing Guilt. Something. See, I'm 2 turns out from being able to play my dude. Immediately, I'm rewarded for keeping this cash for Heaven's Gold Vapor Funnel. Although I think we're going to kill everything on this floor anyway. I think it's fine. I need to keep this Hidden Passage. I need to be able to assemble my floor. And I need to play Soul Crushing Guilt. I don't think there's a world I don't. So, okay. 12 damage. I might redraw it, theoretically. So we'll shoot a middle. It's okay. Alright, Chief, don't lose on me. Ugh, not good, not good. Okay, very bad. In fact. The very bad, no good, all bad situation. I can somewhat stem this off, but this champion is going to beat my skull in. Do I spend this consume for 1? Maybe, probably. I think I should, right? I should really work on these stupid Shade Wings downstairs. If they punch Chief, I think we're gonna lose. Okay, now, I see my unit. It's a great turn to see my unit. We play him middle. I bring him on the floor. Okay, we're online. Charge the floors, my man. Okay, we brought him on the floor. We're gonna face tank this Inquisitor. It's not good. Okay? It's not good. I took 90 damage from him. Very bad. See how bad this looks once I do all this other stuff. Quite terrible, in fact. I would like to stop this 45 damage coming in. Because it keeps, yeah, it keeps my man alive, which is good. Really good hit there. Also, I'm going to play this Forgotten Trade now. Big swings. I love big swings. Echo transfers. Powerful. Good turn. I can kill the Spikes dude in the back. It's a really good thing this isn't the multi-strike wave, actually. I think the multi-strike wave might have smacked me. That is an unfortunate amount of damage to just eat into Chief. But Chief is not the most important part of my run. Is a very interesting realization. He's not that critical. The most important part of my run is actually, just unironically, the stupid backman, the back dudes. Which we kill. Wow, unbelievable, huh? True, true. I am going to ascend the stupid Shade Wings off the floor so I don't take 50 here. 45, whatever the dang number is. Yeah, I don't want that. Put the damage into the one that has the most life here. We have 2 turns of daze. I'm pretty confident we win Relentless? Question mark? Whew. You know, sometimes I doubt. And sometimes I don't have to. Jeez, that's closer than anyone wanted. All right, we win. We did it. Look at that. 48 HP. Is Refracting Lens a good relic? I don't even know what to tell you. We got absolutely beaten on this combat, and yet we still won. That was a really tricky draw. I was kind of hoping for the Clergy on turn 1 because they're weaker, and I could just not incant them, right? And that floor would have been good. But the Wilt Wings presented a uniquely difficult challenge. I'm going to have to go back and reread that or rewatch that first turn. Was there a Consume Torch in my turn 1 that I was missing? I don't think there was. I don't think there was. I think it was all utilities. I'm pretty sure it was like Unearthed Remains and Forgotten Trade. If I misplayed one of those Consume Torches and didn't shoot a Wilt Wings, that is a big bad idea. I'm pretty sure it was just a bunch of utility crap though, but that changes a lot about my run because it slowed me down so much. But yeah, we still win. We take these, so cool. Fair enough. And we finished the run in under an hour. Look at me go. My score is terrible. I took 92 damage on the Divinity. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go to the run summary. Look, sometimes a run is easy, and sometimes a run is very difficult. And today, that run was difficult. I think the most important thing that I did in this run was not go ham and spend all my money on Ring 8, because you saw Mr. Inquisitor. He was going to beat the ever-living hell out of me. If I would be dead if I had done that, right? I would just be dead because I was too slow thanks to not being able to play out my second keeper. It's interesting in hindsight what I should have done. I should have frozen the Forgotten Trade, and I think I saw a second intrinsic. I should have put an intrinsic on Forgotten Trade too. That is an important thing I should have done, right? And that would have guaranteed no matter what, I can play that second keeper. Alternatively, the answer to that problem is just take second Ember, but I think that would have been really painful for the run. It's a classic example of I underestimated the challenge of a 3 Ember cost unit. Just a lot of people told me this keeper infusion feels too strong, but the truth is, it's really hard to get out. And it's actually functional, right? I think the Keeper of Echoes infusion in the default game is just so depressing. It's like Siren of the Sea, but worse. It's not worth it unless you're already high rolling out of your mind. And yeah, I think this is a much more interesting mechanic because the +1 Ember forces you to think, and it's very difficult to self-infuse because turns out playing 3-cost units is pretty tough. So I do think that is a very interesting change that I'm really happy to try around and play around with it. I think it made this run harder than I was anticipating in the final hour, right? It was a little trickier right at the end there. I took 92 damage after being very confident into a lot of other stuff here, walking into Divinity with 140 life. So, meanwhile, Vapor Funnel Heaven's Gold, a match made in heaven. Literally. Yeah, anyway. That's rough. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry you had to hear that. No one deserves that. So those two are really strong, and Chief, good at clearing waves. So the challenge, of course, being how do you keep this stupid loser alive? And I didn't do a great job of that in this run. I mean, I was using Soul Crushing Guilt on a bunch of random creatures and stuff, taking Pyre hits in exchange for HP on Chief. It's weird. I think we probably lose if we see the multi-strike wave on the Divinity. Because I was slowed down so much, I think that might have actually been a thing. So maybe that was a little bit of a coin flip. Now that I'm thinking back, I don't love that situation, but I suppose it'll have to do. Yeah, fair enough. All right, well, I don't have much else to report, so I'll let you go here. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.